coming up in this read. You're a very good example to follow, and that whatever it is that you're currently doing, you're on the right path, so keep going, okay? You're almost being guaranteed success and victory here. Sagittarius, let's get into your February reading. Any information that you need, you can find it in my description box and in my pinned comment below. If you're cross-watching for a Sagittarius, then please switch over the roles, because I could be speaking directly to you. And please, random, please do keep in mind that this is a general read, so it's not going to resonate for absolutely everybody. You only take what's resonating for you and you leave what doesn't for another Sagittarius. Also, please do respect the tarot, okay? And approach it with patience, an open mind, and without expectations, because tarot often can and will surprise you, okay? Have one more, please, for Sag. Sagittarius, I'm getting the vibe of you dealing with somebody who's very, very entitled. And their entitlement is really pissing you off right now. It's like somebody is basically expecting everything right now, and that entitlement, it's really getting on your nerves, you know. I don't know why you would be around an individual like that, but some of you, that is the type of person that you're dealing with. Personally, I have lots of things to say about people like that, but obviously it's not my place. You deal with that how you feel is relevant for you to deal with that. But some of you are struggling to basically get this other person to stop being such an a-hole, you know, stop being so entitled, and to just basically approach life in a way that is way less toxic. It's this whole desire for immediate results straight away. You know, the whole instant gratification, that's the word I was looking for. Yeah. I don't know how you're going to deal with that, Sag, but there it is. Right, you've got the Diamond Dreamer, material wealth and true prosperity, the Well Watcher, wisdom, power of the divine, and Lady of the Mirror, reflection and non-judgment. Yeah, okay, right, so you've got numbers 6, 7 and 44. Yeah, I'm feeling with this Lady of the Mirror, it's like you're trying not to judge. Some of you are more mature in age, so maybe sort of like 30 to 60 type age. Again, you're seeing all of this entitlement around you, and it's really... it's stopping you from enjoying your life in a lot of ways, you know, because it's like you're trying, as I said, you're trying not to pass judgment on these people, but ultimately you find yourself just not being able to help it, because it seems like it's everywhere at the moment, you know. And it's like some of you are asking yourself, shit, was I like that when I was younger? You know, it's that whole... figuring out what's triggering negative responses in you, and finding out if they are qualities that you too possess. It's like that kind of shadow work vibe. It's a difficult one. It's a really difficult one, and there is no easy answer. But you're certainly trying your best not to contribute to that kind of behaviour as well. So it's like, even for just to pull an example completely out of the sky, say for example, you've bought something, it wasn't quite as expected, but you need to return it, but then it's like you're really conscious about how you're speaking to the person at the help desk, you know, because you know full well that it's not their fault. It's not their product. It's not their company. They're just working for that particular company. They're already having a bad day. You can tell that because you heard all the other customers shouting at them, yada, yada, yada. And it's like, you have this problem with this item. You need to return it, just for example. And it's like you're not going to make the person at the help desk life even worse, even more difficult, you know, because things are already really, really difficult, and there's already all of this entitlement coming from everyone else. So again, I'm getting this really sort of, you're very, very conscious about how you conduct yourself and whether or not you're contributing to the bigger problems, you know. There is a lot of that's in this energy. Now these two, it's really funny because there's been a lot of this in the readings already this month about like a wealth of spirituality, and everyone putting a lot less emphasis on physical things and more emphasis on spiritual wealth rather than how much is in the bank, for example. Again, I am getting that energy again with these two. True prosperity comes from wisdom. Also, with this diamond dreamer, you're not taking anything for granted right now, because it feels like you appreciate what you have while you have it, but also you're not putting too much emphasis on it as well, because you know that, especially physical things, that they're all temporary. Very, very temporary. It's a really nice energy of you being genuinely thankful for everything that you have currently, even if it's not a lot. You're still really grateful for what you do have. But it's like you're definitely not desiring for more as well. You know, you're comfortable. There is an air of comfortability. It's like, okay, fair enough, I might not be the richest person on the planet, but then it's like, I don't have to be, you know? It's that's the exact mindset that some of you are carrying right now. Okay. So that being said, Sagittarius, we're going to start pulling your tarot, and I don't know if your tarot is going to keep that timeline going or if it's going to look at something else entirely different. You just have to take it as it comes. Okay, you have a 9-card spread for Sag in love, please. Okay, right, so Sag, I'm going to tell you the zodiacs that I see. But of course, again, use your discernment, okay? Because there could be placements in your chart, there could be placements in someone else's chart, or they could even be character traits as well, okay? So please don't get too caught up in the zodiacs. You have the Ten of Wands, that's Aries. Oh, nearly dropped the entire deck then. The Six of Cups, Scorpion. Knight of Coins, Virgo. The Four of Swords, Libra. Ace of Wands, wow, that's right in the middle of your read as well. Fire energy. What else for Sag, please? Okay. Three of Coins, Capricorn. The Hierophant, Taurus. That nearly landed in the candle. That could have been a disaster. The Devil in reverse. Beautiful. It's Capricorn energy. And the Chariot, Cancerian. Okay, and then at the bottom of the deck you have the Wheel of Fortune. That's your card. It's your energy. Lovely. What's under there? Ooh, the Six of Wands. Nice. Leo energy. So with this particular combination, the Tower and the Five of Coins, yeah. Do you remember that lack mentality that I was saying that you didn't have, Sagittarius? It's showing up in your read, and it's confirming that you do not have that lack mentality, 5 of coins in the Tower, because there are bigger things out there for you to be worried about, if you like, other than what you do or don't own. Okay, like that is really sort of low vibe energy for you. That being said, Sagittarius, you are dealing with an individual who is of that mindset and who is very materialistic, shall we say. Again, I've been seeing this frequently in the reads this month. It seems to be a repeating theme, definitely. Everyone is basically no longer looking at what they have or what they don't have, and they're looking inwards instead. It's not about the whole you will own nothing and you will be happy. It's not about that, because that's something else entirely different. That's something very twisted from multi-billionaires that basically want people like us to have nothing. It's a topic for another day. It's not about that. This is about what you put your value into. And right now, everybody seems to be putting their value into their spirituality, into who they are as a person, rather than what they have or what they can provide for others, you know, in the material sense, of course. Now, this particular combination is indicating, Sag, that you're a very good example to follow, and that whatever it is that you're currently doing, you're on the right path, so keep going, okay? You're almost being guaranteed success and victory here with this six of coins, with this 6 of wands, okay? We're going to take a look at this Ace of Wands a second. Where's the Ace of Wands here, please, for Sag? The Emperor. Yeah. Ooh. Okay. Sagittarius. I'm feeling that some of yous are not completely in a situation. What I mean by that is that there are multiple energies in this read. Right, you're dealing with a couple of different people, and it's like you're starting something new with this Ace of Wands, definitely, but you're not completely in, or should I say you're not completely 100% invested in the something new. And I can't pull myself away from that vibe of you basically holding out for something better. Again, take it as it resonates. This is supposed to be a love or romantic read, but this feels like something else. So take it as it resonates. You're not completely investing yourself in a new venture, and that new venture can literally be anything: a job, a relationship, a course of study, anything. It's something new that you're a little bit kind of on the fence. You're definitely on the fence. You've got the 4 of Swords right next to the Ace of Wands. So it's like the thought of doing something really does appeal to you right now, but then actually getting the thing done tells a completely different story. Why is that 2 of Wands here, please, for Sag? Okay, the Two of Coins off balance. Yeah, you are sitting on the fence with something. If this is about a romantic situation, some of you's things could have ended with someone. And that particular connection, it's like, it's really difficult to replicate that connection someplace else. It's almost as if you're trying not to compare the someone new to the someone old, but you can't quite help it either. Or, Sagittarius, this could be someone else that's doing this to you. It's like, with this Two of Coins coming out off balance, to clarify the Two of Wands, I have to read in context. Something is just not hitting the mark for you. It's just not. It's like, it's what you're looking for, but just temporarily. It doesn't feel long term. Do you know what I mean? It's like, yes, this'll do. I'll do this, and it'll do for now. But at some point in the future, I'm going to be moving on to something else. It's weird because I can't tell if this is a relationship situation or a workplace situation. I honestly can't tell. Why is a Hierophant here, please, for Sag? The Moon. Okay, so if this is about a relationship, it's indicating that basically either somebody that you're dealing with or you kept a long-term relationship, like a marriage or something, secret. The Hierophant with the Moon. Somebody could be acting like they're single, but they're not actually single. That they're just behaving as if they were. You could be in between relationships. It could be telling me that. So kind of like with a new person, but not like a divorce hasn't been completely finalized here or something yet, but you've already moved on to a new partner. It could be that for some of you. But you've definitely got your foot, like one foot in one situation and then another one of your feet in another situation. So it's like, with both situations, you're neither here nor there, because you're not fully invested in something here. You're not. Can you tell me more about the Wheel of Fortune, please, for Sag? Knight of Cups. Somebody could be feeling guilty about moving on. It feels like somebody is waiting for permission from something or someone so that they can move on to a new relationship. Why is the Devil here, please, for Sag? Four of Wands. Yeah, there was a marriage here. There was. So the Devil in reversed, I absolutely love the Devil in reverse, okay, because it indicates that any toxicity, any situations where there was a lot of mistreatment and anything that was super unhealthy, it's being dealt with somehow, okay. This can also be self-reflection as well. Somebody really reflecting on the part that they played into either being toxic or contributing to a toxic situation. Whatever the devil reverse means to you, it's really, really good news, because it means that all of those toxic behaviors, that they're being put in the past. It's in reverse, so it's not an ongoing situation, because it is currently being dealt with. And then the Four of Wands, again, something to do with a marriage, a commitment. And then the Chariot. It's like you were determined not to stay in an unhealthy situation just because it looked good on paper for some of you as well. That's what it's telling me. Because the Chariot, it is about moving on and moving forward. It is about a journey, either physical or spiritual. But it's also about willpower as well. You can see like the rider, that there's no reins. Okay, so the rider is using the power of their mind to control the chariot through their willpower. You were determined. But then why the secrecy? See, this could be someone's family might have they might have tried to make you feel guilty for wanting to leave an unhealthy situation. Especially, see, with that Emperor, that can be somebody who is a stickler for tradition. It's very stubborn, very rigid, very like everything has to be by the book. Everything has to be played by the rules that were written by someone else. It is similar to the Hierophant. It is really, really similar to the Hierophant energy. Ace of Coins under there. Yeah, a brand new journey, a brand new beginning, literally a gift from the universe, walking away from something, messages, somebody being angry, judgment, and the Ten of Swords. Yeah, Sag, this is somebody, now I'm confused as to whether this is you or someone else that you're dealing with, okay? So again, take it as it resonates, pick your own side. Somebody is absolutely terrified of negative judgment being put on them. Really, really negative, harsh judgment. Someone's very worried as well about their reputation. Somebody could be keeping a divorce secret. And then we've got someone angry rushing in towards the person that is wanting to leave the unhealthy situation to start something new with someone else. Like, you've already made up your mind here, Sag. With this Eight of Cups and the Ace of Coins, you've already decided. You've already passed your judgment on this situation. The concern I can see in your read is basically, where is this energy of this'll have to do for now coming from? Because I'm hoping that that's not the individual that you're walking towards. Okay, I'm going to have to leave that one there, Sag, because I am running out of time. It's a very, very interesting but bizarre read. Okay, can we have a healing message, please, for Sag? Okay. Stranger curiosity. Right, and this is number 53. Let's take a look. So we'll take the usual rule of three. We'll get the healing message from the creator of the deck, the second and most important message from your own intuition, and then finally I will give you my intuitive message. Okay. Right, so it says the other, moving past a fear of differences, curiosity and acceptance. The stranger moves through the world in a shroud of darkness that often elicits fear, rejection and uncertainty as the danger of the unknown defines its very presence. There is a veil of separation between you. Look closer and summon the courage to remain open to what you might find. You may be conditioned to look only for what mirrors what's safe and known to you, refusing to entertain any concept of other beyond something to fear. In order to broaden your world and your experience of it, you must refute the illusion that sameness is the only way. Nothing you expect externally matches up with the other, and you're challenged by your own inexperience. But don't miss this opportunity for learning. Something extraordinary is being offered to you now if you remain curious and teachable. Allow the newness to envelope you as you explore the possibilities. This is a departure from your expectations, but the stranger has come to invite you to dance to new music, a new tempo, a new sensation that will add more dimension to you and what you create as a result. Now is the time to leave room for other points of view, other ways of seeing with humility and grace. This is a defining moment. Take the risk. Life is like a precious diamond with many facets, not just one. Right, okay, so there's other things that you need to take into consideration here, Sagittarius, okay, such as it's clear to me that you're leaving one situation and entering into another situation. So the things that you need to take into consideration are, especially if this is about a relationship as well, are you moving out of the frying pan and into the fire? Or are you moving out of one bad situation and into a better situation? You know, there's a lot of uncertainty in your energy. And that uncertainty comes from the desperation just to leave your current situation. So please, please, please do make sure that the situation that you're moving towards is a healthy one and not one that's going to end up in even more trouble than what you've already been through, basically. Because again, unfortunately, we are attracted to what feels familiar. Okay, so if this is about a relationship, make sure that you've got a healthy understanding of what a healthy relationship looks like, so that you've got something to something to try and figure out if the person that you're moving towards is going to be better for you, or if you're just going to be receiving like more of the same old, you know. I can't be any more specific than that, Sagittarius, because this read is just, it is really bizarre anyway. It's unclear to me because it's so 50-50. What else for Sag, please? Thank you. This could be the one. Wow. You've already met the romantic partner that you seek. Let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. Okay, we have one more. Thank you. And stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance with children. So some of you might have children that are needing to be taken into consideration when it pertains to your decision making. Okay, obviously don't try and stick it out in an unhealthy, damaging relationship just for the sake of the children, okay? Because ultimately that it does way more damage to children than going your separate ways does. Okay, so for example, say if someone's here, like they're literally trying to divorce a partner that is really, really toxic, very abusive, just for all intents and purposes a really horrible individual. Just imagine the damage that they're inflicting on your children. Okay, it's going to be healthier for your children for you to take them away to a new environment and to rebuild, rather than to stick there and to try and make it work. Okay, that's all I'm going to say about that. Okay. Oh yes, about the new love. It's certainly indicating that the new love is potentially a really, really nice person. Okay, so that could have been that uncertainty that I was picking up on when I was saying, oh yeah, but are you coming out of the fire? Are you coming out of the frying pan and going into the fire? I'm feeling that was your uncertainty about moving on to someone new, because your cards are indicating that the someone new is very, very healthy. And then you've got engagement ring. Engagement, partnership, commitment, eternity, completion, and union. So yeah, there's your answer, Sag. There's your answer. All of that uncertainty that we saw in the stranger card, it's because the new relationship, it's new territory. You've never felt that much love and that alive before, ever, and it just feels new to you, and therefore it's a little bit scary, because perhaps some of you are not accustomed to being treated correctly, and all of a sudden you've met someone who wants to treat you in the right way, and you're like, oh whoa, what the fuck is this, you know? So yeah, right, you've got surrender and release. So that would be your current unhealthy situation for those who are resonating with it. Trust. So yeah, trust in yourself that you are able to make the best and the healthiest decisions for yourself. Listening, yeah. Study, and under there is spiritual growth. So study and spiritual growth. That feels like a spiritual ascension. Else for Sag, please. Healing. Imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light. Feel your relationship being healed this very moment. Yeah, for some of you this is about the relationship between yourself and your children is being healed. When it comes to matters of the heart, there is no right or wrong. Every choice you make expands your understanding of life and love. Yeah. So don't be sitting there beating yourself up because a relationship has come to an end, okay? You can't live your life full of regrets, and you have to look at it this way as well, Sag, for those who are resonating with this. If you don't leave that unhealthy situation, then you will end up regretting staying. And living a life of regrets is it's not really much of a life at all, is it? Not really. So Sag, please chill the fuck out and breathe the fuck in. Yeah. So that one's indicating, Sag, it's been a while since you felt that you could really relax and just be yourself. You're going to have the freedom to do exactly that. Okay, can you have some initials, please, for Sag? Ooh, it's such a difficult energy. Okay, so Sag, while I'm pulling out your initial cards, I'd just like to remind you about your next video, which is going to be released on the 3rd of March at 6 p.m. GMT, and that will be for your lifestyle read. Okay, if you have 2 more, please, for Sag. Okay, have 1 more, please. Okay, right, so you've got bold, tall, funny. Sagittarius usually are very, very funny. P, A, L, J and T. Somebody could be called Pat. Pal. That's like a friend. And we did have ask for and accept support from others. Your friends. That there's something about your friends, Sag. I'm feeling that your friends, they're gonna I'm getting like that they're gonna stand tall, they're gonna stand up for you, they're gonna help protect you as well. Also as well, I'm just being pulled to that listening card. Sag, one of your friends has got valuable information for you that's going to help you. Say, for example, if you're trying to make an escape plan or something, one of your friends, that they're going to contact you soon because they've had an idea on how you can free yourself from this particular situation. You've definitely got somebody like in the physical around you right now that is going to help you physically move out of the old situation and help set you up in your brand new situation. Really strange message there at the end, but yeah, that is what I have for you, Sagittarius. If you would like to book a private reading that is more catered towards your specific towards your specific needs, then you can make your booking in the pinned comment below. Thank you so much to everybody who has liked, shared, subscribed and supported my channel. It really does help me to get the messages out there to those who are needing to hear it. Thank you so much for watching, and we shall speak again soon. Bye.